Hello everyone, what is cooking, all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. We're in a church. Wow, it's beautiful. Very, very cool indeed, and really begs the question, where in the world is this? Well, I don't really know. It's pretty hard to tell, honestly, because we're inside a church, and I don't know what this says, but if that says, I don't know. I mean, it's probably Latin. It could be a language, but I have no idea. I have no reason to believe it's not Latin. And if it's Latin, then, you know, that means it could be anywhere. There's nothing that really gives it away for me. I'm not really the kind of person that has spent too much time in a church in their lifetime, so honestly, I don't really know what to look for. The thing that does stick out for me, honestly, I was going to say this is in Poland. Poland was my first guess when originally looking at this place. I was like, it's a church. Looks like it's been built not too long ago. It looks like a modern church. Poland. I don't know why. Poland seemed like an okay guess, but looking at this thing in yesterday's episode for you guys, but a few moments ago, looking at this beautiful thing, golden thing, talking about it, I started to notice there's a crown on top of it. And I don't know if a crown is something that's used in like a sort of a Catholic church or many kinds of churches, but it feels to me like a crown would be a lot more of like an Anglican thing to do, which means we would be in the in England, I guess, right? That's it, Church of England. I don't know, honestly. I don't really know too much about Christian denominations, nor do I know too much about churches, but I've been. I mean, okay, I haven't been in my fair. I haven't really been in my fair share. You know, a lot of people go to church regularly, which I do not, and haven't really experienced or learned too much about that. So honestly, that's what my guess is going to be. It's going to be based on this crown right here, which it might not even be a crown. It might be something completely different. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with the UK. What sounds like a place that I have a nice church like this. I don't know. It's not. Let's go somewhere a little bit southern. Let's go for I don't know. Let's go for Brighton. Sure, that sounds good to me. And the answer was Germany. Okay, that makes sense too. That probably wasn't a crown then. I wouldn't imagine that being a crown. Germany, it was the answer. I guess I kind of thought of Germany as well. I didn't really think of Germany. I was thinking Poland, to be honest. With my first guess, I guess there you go. It was Germany. Well, hopefully some of you guys were able to make some kind of connection. We were in Worms. Right? We were in Worms. Is there a name for this church? Dom St. Peter. Very, very cool indeed. We were there. We were in Germany. And that is pretty sweet. Hopefully some of you guys guess closer than I did. Honestly, I guess this is closer than Poland, right? So I guess it's a better guess. 33-46. That's not bad. Now on to today's daily challenge. Hello, and again, I've totally forgotten how this goes. It's like every time I record something, I always forget in what order stuff happens. I mean, I'm usually okay with it, to be honest, but yesterday, and just for a few moments right now, I forgot that this is not the intro to the video. No, this is the daily challenge, and the daily challenge means that it is up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think this is. Now, this is a pretty cool panorama we've got here. I am excited to find out where this is, because I think it's in a part of the world that, you know, we honestly don't really visit too often in the daily challenge. I have no idea if it is or if it isn't. It might not be. I might be completely wrong on that bet, but it is what I'm going to be guessing. We've got, I mean, zooming in doesn't really seem to help the picture in any way. We have some nice countryside, some beautiful hills, some nice houses, someone just sitting out over here in this sort of grassy area, and we've got a nice little forest. I mean, this looks like a nice, peaceful area, a fun place if you like open countryside and maybe, you know, farms and horses, especially that kind of stuff. This looks like a great place. This looks like a great place to live. I mean, to be honest, I'm not that kind of person. I'm a city dweller myself. When I imagine the type of place I want to live in my life, it is always a big city. I'd love to move to a much bigger city than the one I currently live in, but who knows if that's going to happen in the next 10 years, but I'm hoping it does happen within the next 10 years of my life, that I do move to a much bigger city than the one I currently live in. But there you go. I mean, that is something that I would like to do. Moving into a place like this myself, not really my idea, but I still recognize it as being a great place, and I still love to visit places like this, of course. So if you guys have any idea where this is in the world, tell me. Put it down in the comment section below, and tell me where you think this could be in tomorrow's video. Much like in the section you just saw, I'm going to make a guess as to where I think it is. And there's no crowns to be seen here, so I'm not going to be wrong. I'm going to still be wrong, by the way, because honestly, there's not that many clues to go off on here. In fact, there isn't really any clues. All I have it narrowed down to is a region, and I frankly don't really know if that region even looks like this. So hopefully you guys will come up with some great solutions, and whoever guesses closest, I'll put your name down in the comment section of tomorrow's video. So, make your guesses. Where in the world do you think this is? All right, now on to today's viewer challenge, the main section of today's episode. This is a challenge brought to us by someone by the name of Racing Gamer 145, new viewer, well, not viewer, new person who is newly first time challenge sender maker. That's as good as I can come up with that sentence. Honestly, I apparently don't know how to speak, so there you go. It's a mystery as to how I can even sometimes rarely put sentences together. So this is the link, Racing Gamer 145. Thank you so much for this challenge. There is a theme to this challenge. Well, it's not really a theme. Well, yes, it's a theme. It's cool places, mostly urban places, which is pretty sweet. Mostly urban places. That sounds like a fun time to me. I do love guessing urban places because there's a lot to see. It's very, very exciting to look at all the kind of stuff. And if we're in really big cities, that's fun too, because then it tests my knowledge as to do I recognize skylines in big cities, which is sometimes real embarrassing when I don't. So thank you so much, Racing Gamer 145. Of course, if you guys want to send your own challenges, you guys can go to geosetter.com, geosettr.com. You can create your own custom challenge. Send it to me either via the YouTube inbox system, or you can put it in as a comment on one of the videos. Actually, the YouTube inbox system is preferable because then I get it in. I get it 100% of the time. Whereas if you send it in a comment, sometimes the YouTube will mark it as spam, and that's always nonsense. So thank you so much, Racing Gamer 145. And if you're looking to find a link to this challenge, if you want to do it yourself before you watch me do it, you can click down in the description below. Find a link to this challenge. So challenge has been accepted, of course. Now it's time to go. Private property. Okay. Whoa. Interesting. Private property. Oh, boy. Ah. Okay. Got a fairly good idea in what city we're going to find ourselves in. We've been to this city before. We haven't been here before because, well, I mean, first of all, I don't actually know if we're going to be there. Whoa, this is a cool place. Look at this. Wow, what a shame that this place is all dilapidated and broken now. Wow, look at this. It's like a castle. That's gorgeous. It is a real, you know, every time you hear a lot about Detroit. This is what I'm guessing that this is, and how, you know, there's some serious problems with like abandoned buildings and houses and stuff like that, and you don't really know that it really is happening. This could be other places too in the world. I mean, I'm fairly certain it's America, and I mean, it could be some other stuff. You know, you hear about that and you're like, you don't really imagine it so much, but like, shit, I mean, we've been put in Google Maps anywhere, and like, you just look around and you see a lot of like big abandoned places. I mean, there's probably somewhere right over here on this corner that's just been demolished. I mean, thankfully that's happened. This is such a beautiful building, and you go down this street and it's like there aren't painted lines. The sidewalk, like, look at this, look at how bad condition the sidewalk is in. Like a lot of these buildings, this is boarded up right here. This one seems newly boarded up. It's a really nice house. I don't know what's gone on over here, and like there is like a lot of these corners over here used to have stuff on them probably, but now it's just nothing. Like this street right over here, does it even need to have a name? There's nothing on it. It has a name. There's so much abandoned land. Not in this. Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna say it is abandoned land. Like there's no one's doing anything with this area, and we're like within the limits of like a big city. Like look at all these buildings over here. There should be a lot more stuff around, but there isn't. Jeez, that really is something, isn't it? I don't really think about this, but like it is a real issue, isn't it? Yeah, we are in Detroit. That's wow, that's wild. So that really sucks. Like oh my god, look at this. This is like huge building, and it's completely empty. It's completely vacant. Like not to say there aren't abandoned buildings, in the city where I live. There certainly isn't this much abandoned land, especially this close to the city center. Like, isn't this the downtown area? Is this the big GM building, or is that it all the way over there? But like seriously, we're not far. You could walk to these buildings, I'm fairly certain, and it wouldn't take you that long. So we're not far away. Like, there are abandoned buildings everywhere. They get abandoned for whatever reasons, but there's not this much abandoned stuff in very many places at all. And it's just someone getting pulled over. My God, I just want to keep going down over here and just looking. This is something else. Wow. So what is this big giant building over here? So we got like a major highway. It looks like we're getting closer to a more sort of downtown area. It looks like there's something like that over here, which is at least nice to see. This area seems to not really have going on, but is this like a major wow, this has gotten much nicer just across the highway, just from here to there. It's not very far. Yeah, this is where the Detroit insert name of sports team plays. The Detroit Baseballs. Wow, that's here. Is it the Tigers that play? Is it Lions? They got Lions and Tigers. Yeah, Tigers. Yeah, all right. Yeah, look how close. Yeah, that's that building. Wow, we are close. I mean, this is nice now. Now where we are, we're like in a really nice area. This is like, wow, look at this. This is beautiful. This building right here, this Fox type building, is a theater. Wow, that's really cool. But like across the highway, just over there, that's like really not far away. My God. But like where we are right now, it is quite a nice place. I do have to admit, like this is. I'm liking this a lot more. I mean, it's not like I'm saying that. I mean, that sort of sounded like an asshole thing. Like, oh, I didn't like that place back there. No, I'm just saying like this is nice. But it's just sad to see all that stuff that was going on back over there where we started. So I'm gonna zoom in to Detroit, and I mean, if I just look at a generally empty looking area, I would say like this area looks kind of empty to me. So we're gonna say like right around here. That's where we were, and wow. Hold on, we were there. Oh, wait, what? That's where we were? What highway did we just cross? We just crossed this highway? Is that really what we crossed? If we crossed this and we were like, hold on. Oh my God. Look how close this is to the downtown area. Look how close this was. Like this is it right here. Oh my God. That is craziness. We were so close to downtown when we started off. That is wild. 6078. My goodness, that is, wow, that's something. Where are we now? Well, that's not a country's flag, so that isn't a great indication off the bat. The stuff painted on the roads. Shoes and bags. City center. Leonardo. Cafe Bistro. Probably Europe. Somewhere in Europe. I don't really know where. Well, I think things are driving on the right. Yeah, because this would be, yeah, things are driving on the right, so there's that. But I sort of knew that was going to be the case. Unfortunately, I do not know where we are, but all right, let's see. Is there any sort of... Hey, look at that, hockey. That's interesting. Wow. You know, that's cool. Sports Academy. I guess. Okay, so we're in a country that, I mean, okay, Sports Academy? No, it's okay. Sports Academy is a bar, and there's some interesting sports displayed here. Okay, it's a sports bar. One of the main things that is displayed is hockey. It's Montreal Canadiens playing right there. And that is insert name of Montreal Canadiens goalie that has #1, right? That's Carey Price. Fuck if I know. There you go. Sports Academy. You know, the sad thing about it is I'm like the most passive hockey fan. I'll only watch important games, and I know nothing. I barely watch sports. I only get into them when it's big important games, and I'm like the worst. We're in Finland. That's cool to know. I was gonna say track and field. That's interesting. What is this? Soccer? Okay, that's soccer. That makes sense, right? It's hard to see. That's soccer. That makes sense. What is this? Is that a sport? I don't know what the heck that is. That makes sense. Yeah, all right. Our hockey, soccer, track and field. All right, that's cool. Finland, very nice. Oh, boy. Let's go to... Okay, so we are in... I mean, we're probably... If we're in Finland, we're probably in Helsinki, I would have to guess. If that is the case. Do we see anything else? I mean, this is really cool. This is super nice right over here. Like Ernst & Young. Wow, look at this. It's a really nice place. Let's go look around. I like this place a lot. Well, this seems a little bit more familiar. The site of this over here. I don't know if we've been here before around this area. I don't know. This building seems to be somewhat familiar to me. I don't know if I just made that up in my head just now, but it feels like this I've seen before. It feels like we've been right here before. But I do think we are. I mean, we can't really, we can't be anywhere else, right? We're not in anywhere else. We're in Helsinki somewhere. Where? Well, the downtown area. We can go exploring a little bit more. I mean, we spent a lot of time exploring Detroit. We might as well go exploring this. We got a sweet crane. Wow. Stockman. All this stuff. The Smurfs 3D. Is it the Smurfs 2 or the Smurfs 1? I think it's the Smurfs 1, I guess. Wow. Look at that. That dates this, whenever that movie came out. Smurf It. Alright. That's interesting. That's the name that goes by. It's not really interesting, but there you go. Alrighty. What do we have over here? We got... Ooh, that's a really cool looking statue. We got more stuff going on. Are we... Oh, no, we're not the same building. That's good. I thought I had made... I might have made a circle. Yeah, I've gone back to where we started. Sports Academy. There's a favorite sports bar. If ever I go to Helsinki, I'll make sure to go there. So let's go to Finland and go to Helsinki. I'm not really sure that we actually are there. I could be very wrong. We're going to find out in a few moments, won't we? I don't know. Like right here? Let's make the guess. Yes, I know I got it right because look at the amount of points, but unfortunately, I don't know how to click on buttons, so I just fail every time. I double click by accident, although there you go. 1250, that means we got some good points. I'll show where it was at the end of the episode. Stop sign, things that look like this. Florida, big city, Miami. Maybe we'll be somewhere like Monroe County Public Schools. Maybe we'll be like at like Fort Lauderdale. Maybe we'll be in Tampa. Fort Lauderdale's just up here, which is pretty much Miami. Maybe we'll be Tampa, Cape Coral. I don't know. Maybe we can be in Jacksonville, maybe. I'm going to say probably Miami, if I had to guess. I mean, unless this is... Because it's big cities, right? So if it's places, Monroe County. See, I don't really know where Monroe County is. It seems like something... Monroe... No, I don't really know where Monroe County is. I'm thinking like you only really hear about counties in America if watching Cops. That's the only time. If you don't live in America, I'm sure, that's where I have heard about counties. Watching cops on TV, because I guess police, law enforcement, the region that they sort of police over is counties. So they'll often say like, oh, we're like, this is the blank blank county sheriff's department or something like that. So yeah, that's it. Wow, Doritos truck. That's cool. Doritos, the thing about Doritos is they're a lot more orange than this. Which makes me think, like, were there ever, like, nature-flavored Doritos? Like, not cheese-flavored Doritos? I don't think so. Because, like, the cheese-flavored Doritos are the original ones. But, like, I don't know. I haven't had Doritos in a long time. So maybe I'm wrong. But aren't Doritos, like, an electric orange and not, like, this color, this pale color over here? Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Also, just imagining a Doritos truck is a bit weird. Because isn't Doritos owned by, like, Frito-Lay, maybe? Is it owned? Yeah, it probably is. Everything is owned by that. Oh, we're in Blur Land. Oh, good, we escaped it. Thank goodness. I didn't want to be in the land of 1,000 blurs forever. Oh, well, we're entering it again, and if we don't leave in a few moments, okay, we get to continue. See, when we enter the land of blurs, and if we stay in there for too long, then we're not going to be able to leave. Miami City Transportation is what I'm going to assume that MCT stands for. So that's what I'm going to be guessing we're in. I'm guessing we're in Miami. So Bank of America, Mobil, another kind of gas station we don't have up here in Canada. Most American gas stations we don't have, except for Shell, which I think you can find Shell around the world. Wow, is that a pink car? It's certainly a pink car. That's wonderful. A beautiful pink car. All right, well, we're going to go with Miami. Absolutely. Let's make the guess. And the answer was Key West. You know, there was that thing that did say, like, the Keys on it, which I could have imagined might have had something to do with where we were. I just sort of dismissed it as meaning nothing. But we were actually in Key West. Darn it! Darn it. 2773. Well, I'm not going to get a perfect score. I mean, I was never going to get a perfect score, but I'm not. Now, okay, we're not in an urban area here, racing gamer. You didn't tell the truth. Not that I particularly care. This is a nice area as well, but it certainly isn't an urban area. That's for certain. But it still begs the question, where are we? And with, like, those, I don't know if that's a yield sign. It's not a yield sign. With signs like that, I don't think we're in North America other than perhaps Mexico. But I don't think we're in Mexico. Just the mountains look like they could be in Mexico. But we're going to find out maybe seeing this stuff. And, yeah, okay. That's not Mexico at all. What that is Greece. It's Greece? Is it? I don't really know. I don't really know. I mean, I think it is. I think that's Greek. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna guess that it is. Now, where in Greece could we be if we're in Greece? Well, we got this. I don't really know. I mean, yeah, if there's like omegas and deltas and stuff like that, I'm gonna say yeah, that'd be Greek. Okay, so where are we in Greece? Well, we're probably in like the mainland section, so we're probably over here, and I can see there's some pretty big mountains over here, so we're probably inside that area, and you know, there's a nice little city over here called Carpensi. So we're probably like I don't know, on the road, sort of near it, like on this road right here. That seems to make enough sense to me. Since, you know, we're probably near an urban area, but we're probably not near like probably not too near it. I'm gonna go a little bit further actually. I'm gonna place ourselves right there. Yeah, this is like the foot of the mountain, so we're gonna, you know, go right there. I'm gonna say that sounds good enough for me. We're gonna go looking around a little bit more, see if we can see a little bit more stuff. But honestly, I don't think we're gonna see too much more. So I think, yeah, we're gonna make the guess. Yeah, but we were a little bit more north than I thought. We were up here. We were near a place called Chromio. Okay, Chromio, $29.99. All right, Sussex Alarms. Okay, this place is well protected. Narrow streets. That's interesting. Graffiti. Very narrow streets. Wow. Okay. We're like behind some stuff. Wow, what's going on over here? Oh boy, that's pretty funny. Okay, so we're in Europe. We're in France. No, Sussex Alarms. No, okay, never mind. We're in England. Yeah, we're probably in London, actually. I just said France because I kind of forgot about everything and saw the O license plates and just made a guess as to where I thought this was, but then I forgot about the language, so we're probably in London. If I had to guess, yeah, stuff like that, it makes total sense. Yellow license plates. Are we in Germany? I mean, there's a lot of censoring going on here, which is interesting. It usually isn't the case. I haven't really seen that before in England. Or maybe we're not. Maybe we're not in. No, we've got to be. We could be in a few other cities. LA Fitness. All right, that's interesting. We could be in a few other cities. We're not necessarily in England. I mean, we're not necessarily in London, but we also aren't necessarily in England either. There's a few. We can be in Scotland. We can be in Northern Ireland. I guess we can be in Wales. Which I mean, I think that's probably the only place we could be, because those are, I mean, the only place with, I think, big enough cities for this to be. But I'm fairly certain, I mean, now that we start seeing buses and stuff like that, and we can also see the Eye of London, we can't be anywhere else. It was a Lay's truck that said Walkers or something for whatever reason. I'm fairly certain that's the name of Lay's chips over there. I mean, our chip talk today, since we did see a Doritos truck, we might as well do that. Okay. I mean, that doesn't really help me know where we are. Maybe the name... No, that's not going to help me know where we are. Okay, well, the Eye of London, I know where that is, sort of, in the world. I know that the Eye of London is... Oh, I always forget this. This is the part I'm so bad at. It's like... I'm really bad at doing this part, because I always mess this up so badly. I never get this right. I think it's right here for whatever reason. I think this is where it is, but okay, no, St. George's Square's garden. No, it's not there. Is it over here? Oh man, it's really not clearly marked. That's what I remember. It's not here. We're getting too far away now. Okay, we got that. Let's go over here. Okay, St. Paul's Cathedral is here. Tower Bridge is right there. Yeah, it's right there. It's Tower of London. There's those bridges right there. Westminster Abbey is here. Okay, it's this bridge. Okay, so the Eye of London is right here. The London Eye. Eye of London? Shit. The London Eye is right here. Good. So we got that much. Now, which direction are we from it? Oh, boy. Well, we're going to have to go back up the street to go see it. So it's like around its... Oh, no. I've lost it. Where are you? It was up here, right? I was up here when I saw it. No, don't tell me I've lost it. I think it was this way, if I remember, but I might be completely wrong about that. Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit, that wasn't it. Oh fuck. We're somewhere completely different. God damn it. Brighton. We found it. Brighton's right here. Thank God. From afar, this looked like it could be the Eye of London, but it's not. It's shaped differently. The paws are shaped differently. It's way less big. The London Eye is also the name of it. Brighton. Here's the Brighton Pier. We were up here. No, I don't want to click on that. I want to click on this thing. No, oh my God, please. There you go. That's where we were. Sure. 64-46. Very nice. So, number one, we were in Detroit. That was really interesting. We were in Helsinki. Super cool. Found a sports bar. Maybe I'll go there someday. Probably not, but hopefully I will go to Helsinki someday. Finally, well, not finally. Next, we were in Key West, not Miami. Got fooled. Then we were in Greece. Couldn't have told you where it was, but We were actually up here near Chromio. And finally, we found ourselves in Brighton, not in London. Don't know. I mean, every Ferris wheel to me is the London Eye, apparently. But we were not there. 24-7-38. It's a pretty decent score. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.